What's going on, YouTube? This is Twink from Tech-nically Gaming, and today I'm gonna give my top five Switch pickups. I mean, I guess you could say most of these. I think all of these games came out this year, so my top five Switch releases of the year. Now, don't rip my head off or anything. This is my personal list. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all aren't gonna agree with my list, especially you Nintendo fans. Mind you, I'm a fan of Nintendo, but I'm not a Nintendo stan like most of you guys. So bear with me. This is my list. I'm interested on seeing what everybody else's list looks like, but this is just my preference of the games that I picked up and I personally enjoyed. So coming in at number five. Yeah, there's no order. I guess you could say this is in no particular order, but Nintendo Switch Sports. Now, I'm sorry about the glare, but yeah, Nintendo Switch Sports was a game that I was excited about because I never really personally had a Wii, but friends of mine used to have Wiis when I was growing up, and Wii Sports was like a staple. Like, honestly, I never even looked at the back of this game. I never noticed the cover art back here. My light is kind of bright, but yeah, it's just actually pretty cool. But yeah, this is like a staple. Like, I always wanted it because I don't think I had any game system when the Wii came out. My mom wouldn't buy me nothing, so getting the time to spend this getting the time to play this at my friend's house when I spent the night over there and stuff like that was always like a good time, especially like bowling and stuff. Which now they got bowling on this, where you could go against like 100 people or some crazy number like that, where it's like elimination, almost like a battle royale type of mode for like bowling and stuff. Really cool. What other sports is on here? Badminton is pretty fun. I constantly lose and I feel like I'm about to break my damn elbow when I'm playing that game. Soccer was pretty cool as well. I haven't tried out golf yet. It's been a while since I actually played this because this game itself, well, what do you know? It is in here, but usually I play this on the big TV in the living room, and my Switch in here is like, as you can see, it's on a desk setup. And my girlfriend has a Switch as well, so we usually play this game on her Switch in the living room because the TV in there is like, I think we got an 85-inch in the living room, so it's easier to play games like this where it's like, multiplayer and competitive and stuff. Like single player driven games, I'll sit here and play, or in handheld mode. But yeah, coming in at number five, Nintendo Switch Sports, just because it brings back the nostalgic feel of like 2006, 2007 when I used to play Wii Sports. So yeah, number five. No particular order though. My next game, I'm gonna save that one. Hold on one second. This game technically came out on Switch already. So I guess you could say this isn't, yeah, I guess this is an honorable mention. I'm not gonna put this in my top five because this technically came out already on the Switch, but it's finally got a physical release and I picked it up. That is Bayonetta. Yeah, when Bayonetta 3 got announced, they announced that they were launching the physical version of Bayonetta 1. Because originally, I believe Bayonetta 2 came out on the Switch and they packed in Bayonetta 1 with it and they never did a physical release. So here we are, physical release for Bayonetta. Now, I haven't beaten this game. I'm about halfway through. And yeah, it's pretty hard. It's a pretty difficult game and non-forgiving in certain aspects. But I do enjoy it a lot. This is an honorable mention. I'm not going to put this because this technically didn't release this year, so I'm not going to put this in, my top five. But definitely a cool honorable mention because I heard that Bayonetta 3 was fun and a good game. Didn't play 3 because I didn't play 2, and I didn't beat 1. So I'm eventually going to get all 3 of them. Well, that's my plan at least. But yeah, honorable mention, Bayonetta going into, the stack, I guess, over here. All right. On to a game that did release this year that I did pick up and I was anticipating, which is Splatoon. Oh, I'm sorry about this glare. Oh my God. Sorry, I need light, but I didn't expect it to be this bad on these cases. Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3 is, It's Splatoon, but just better. I played Splatoon 2 a little bit. Never really played the first one, but I will say I did have a good experience on this game. I tried playing the story mode a little bit, but when it comes to Switch games, I mean, it's not like I said, I'm a fan of Nintendo, but I don't play the Switch as much as I should, because, I mean, the funny part is I collect Switch. I don't know if you guys can see that stack up there. It's the only system I collect for. But, yeah, Splatoon 3, definitely one of my favorite games of this year as far as Nintendo goes. I have fun playing this with like my friends online and stuff like that, especially, what is it called? Grisco. I can't remember what, Salmon Run. Yeah, Salmon Run is my game, but spoiler alert for, if you play the campaign, you know what Grisco is, and kind of changes the way you look at Salmon Run after that. But yeah, nonetheless, Splatoon 3 is definitely, I mean, honestly, I might say this is in my top 3 Switch games of the year. So yeah, I don't want to take too much of the time. You guys, if you know what Splatoon is, you probably enjoy it and you probably have fun with it. I didn't like the motion controls on like playing, on Splatoon 2 or 3, but I turned those off and I just have a blast on this. Great game. This is definitely in my top 3 of Switch games from this year. Moving on to the next, let's see. We're gonna go with this one. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. This game is cross-platform. For some reason, though, I guess you could say it was released across all platforms. For some reason, though, it only seemed right to play this on the Switch. I don't know why, but I don't know, Pac-Man World, you think about like, the older ones. Like when I see people collecting GameCube, I always see like Pac-Man World, Pac-Man World 2 and stuff like that. So yeah, I had to pick this up on the Switch. Plus, when they announced this game, it was at like a Nintendo Direct, so it only made sense for, this game to be on Switch, for me at least. I mean, the convenience of being able to, play this right here at my desk, and then, on Friday or something like that, I go chill with my friend Drew or whatever, go over to his house and I can bring it. He's sitting there playing a mission on the TV and I'm sitting there in handheld mode playing it. So it only made sense to buy this game like this, in this version. Love this game. I beat it. This is one of the few Switch games that I beat this year. This is definitely, as far as like Nintendo releases this year, it's definitely, in my personal opinion, one of my top 5 games. I would probably put this at like, let's see, what did I put here so far? I'll say this is about top 4, I would say. I don't know where I want to put it at yet, but yeah. Pac-Man World Repack, a very fun game. Didn't 100% this, but almost did. I beat him. My girlfriend beat this game before I did, and she was making fun of me. I was struggling on a few of these missions, but great game. My friend beat it. My friend Drew beat it. My girlfriend beat it. She loved it. I might actually replay this and try to 100% it, because definitely had a ball with this game. Pac-Man World Repack is definitely in the top 5. So that leaves me with something's not right, because I got a few games over here. I'll say, all right, let's go with here. This is one of my most anticipated games of the year that was announced in the summertime. And, well, was it announced in the summertime? Maybe it was announced in the springtime, but it came out in the summertime. That would be, right here. If you know, you know. Mario Strikers Battle League. I was so excited for this game because right before this came out, before it got announced, me and my friends was playing. My friend got a GameCube, and we went to the video game store locally. They had Strikers, the original, and he picked it up. So we were playing this, and I was like, man, this is pretty cool, but I suck at it because it's older. You're playing on GameCube. I never personally played GameCube growing up. I was always like an Xbox type of player originally, and then I went to the PS4 and PS3 generations. I was PlayStation over Xbox. But anyways, nonetheless, yeah. So Battle League, I was excited for this game, and I had a little bit of fun on it. I get on here, and it went downhill from there. Not saying this is a bad game. I mean, it did have a lack of content out of the gate, and they tried to make that up with like adding characters here and there, but there's a lot missing from this game, and this game was real cheesy. And if you don't know what I mean, like, I was sitting there winning. I had to put this. I pretty much retired this game. Like, I probably won't play this no more. It's nice to have. I might play it in like a year or so, but I just can't deal with it. I'll be on here winning. I did like most of the cups and stuff like that and playing online. I hate how the online is. You can't do 4 people on the same system. Stupid stuff like that. But the game is so cheese. Like, it's set up for you. You can have like a 4-point lead with like less than a minute, and then it could just go left from there. I lost a game winning by 4 with like a minute left. I don't know how, but yeah, that's just what it was. So definitely not in my top. It's in my top 5 for the year because just of the anticipation, but I hate this game. I love it, but I hate it. So with that being said, moving on to the next game. All right, before we get to my favorite Switch game that came out this year, I'm going to do one honorable mention of a game that might not be too popular amongst most people, especially Switch fans. I mean, this game is technically a collection of games, and it's kind of an old game that came out on like the 360. It's a port pretty much. But I'm just gonna put it in my top 5 because I spent the most time. Well, I spent a lot of time playing this game, and I had a good time playing it when I was. I probably didn't beat this game because around the time I started playing Bayonetta and Splatoon, so that's probably why I didn't beat it. But that's gonna be the Ezio collection, Assassin's Creed, and I will say this is a fun game that I picked up this year, and I believe it released this year on Switch, which that's why I gave it an honorable mention, because some of the games that came out this year I got rid of already, or traded them in, or just didn't like them, or bought them digitally or something like that. So this is all my physical pickups of the year that I had fun playing personally. This might not be a game that a lot of y'all care about, but if you like Assassin's Creed, this one right here, like, I tried to play like Black Flag and stuff like that. I got that on the Switch. I ain't really a big fan of that. But the Ezio collection is definitely one of my honorable mentions for the year that I had a blast with. And yeah, I need to go ahead and pick this back up and get some more time in on this, because it's definitely deserved. It's earned a little, a second chance of me playing it. And yeah, on to the final game that came out this year for me. Funny story about it. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you as I reveal what it is. Final game for me that I got this year that I enjoy playing is my first ever Kirby game that I actually played. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. This game is so fun and so cool and so laid back. I had a blast playing this game. Now, this is what's funny about me saying that. This is my #1 Switch game of the year. I'm gonna rank these when I'm done. I think that'll be a fair shake. But this is my favorite Switch game of the year, and ironically, I have not beaten this yet. I was having so much fun with it when it initially came out. I didn't want to like blow through it, so I like stopped playing. I got down to the last mission, so I probably should pop this in after this video. I literally am on the last mission, last level of this game, and I still haven't beat it. I don't know what's been stopping me. I guess because I got backlogged on so much other stuff since then that I just never went back to it. But I need to pop this in after this video because I literally got 1 level left. But yeah, this game, so dope. Kirby was doing stuff. Kirby with the guns, the power-ups and everything. Just a great game. I love this game. This game probably doesn't get as much appreciation as it should, I believe. Like, you don't hear nobody talking about it now because I guess it came out the beginning of the year. But yeah, great game. Love this game. Highly recommend it if you haven't gotten around to checking it out. But yeah, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, it's definitely earned a near dear place in my heart. It made me believe in Kirby games because I never was interested in playing them, but this game, it's made me a fan. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and rank these, and then I'm probably gonna go ahead and pop this in and finish it because it's well overdue. All right, so you guys know this is my #1 so far. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Put that at #1. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Splatoon as my number 2 Switch game of the year. So that's number 2. Where do I go from here? I'm gonna say Pac-Man World Repack. Even though this isn't a Switch exclusive game, this is a Switch pickup that I've had, so you could knock me for that. Well, I don't really care, but yeah. Pac-Man World Repack, that's number 3 on my list. Number 4, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, Nintendo Switch Sports. Just a classic game. There's nothing like special about it. It's just, Wii Sports pretty much on the Switch, and that's not saying that's not a bad thing about it. It's not a great thing. I do like the online aspects where you can play against a bunch of other people. That makes it more interesting. So that way, if maybe you don't have friends, maybe you don't live around your friends or your family, you can always be connected with them with this. So definitely number 4 on my list. I need to get on here and check out golf. The only thing that hinders me from playing this is I hate being in the living room. Like, I'm either in my office, which I do have a dock in there for my Switch, but I don't ever really move my Switch from in here unless I'm taking it with me on the go. So number 4 on my list is Nintendo Switch Sports. Need to play this more. Need to get on here and check out golf. Maybe sometime this weekend. And my last Switch game of the year, as much as I hate to put it in here, maybe I should have bought some more games because I want to knock this game down further. Like I said, Mario Strikers Battle League, I'm sorry. But yeah, love this game, hate this game. I'm only putting it in my top 5 because I was really excited to play this game, but I realized maybe I just suck at this game. I think that's what it is. Maybe I'm just not good at it. But I still think it's a fun game. Maybe if you play on like the regular cups and you play on normal difficulty, you'll probably have a blast. I did. I know when I went back through the second time to play the cups, that's when I struggled the most. And then playing online, every now and then I had some success, but it was like for every 10 games I play, I probably win like 4 of them, maybe 3 or 4 of them, depending on the week. So that's saying maybe I'm just bad at the game. I don't know, but. Number 5, I gotta give credit where it's due. It's a better version of the GameCube game, and I think I'm gonna appreciate this game as the years go by. I just got a salty taste in my mouth with it right now. So yeah, it's number 5 on my list. And then, like I said, honorable mentions: Bayonetta, because it didn't release this year on the Switch. Both of these are ports. What more can I say? These are older games that got ported over to the Switch. But I did pick them up this year, and I do enjoy these games. I need to beat these games. But yeah, definitely a fun time with these. Bayonetta might be the first one I play. Then I'll probably come back to this. But yeah, honorable mention. If I had to rank them, I'll put 6 and then 7. But thank you guys for tuning in to another video. This is Technically Gaming, where we technically could discuss anything as far as tech and gaming. But right now, we're just doing a little end of the year roundup of what games I picked up on the Switch this year. Thank you guys for, I guess I've been kind of stagnant. Not really moving too much on the YouTube scene this year, but I promise you in 2023, I'm going to be coming more rapid with the games, and I hope you guys like everything. Thanks for watching. This is, I guess you could say, your second episode of Technically Gaming, since Twink Knows Tech is no longer a thing. But yeah, thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe.